We have the Just My Cup of Tea event coming to Pokemon GO, which means we have a brand new teacup Pokemon making its way into the game. Not only that, we're going to be accompanied by spawns and other things in the game, so I hope you guys are ready. Welcome to the Trainer Club. Here we go. We have tips around Just My Tea event, which is starting on Tuesday, December 3rd at 10 a.m. and it's going all the way until Saturday, December 7th at 8 p.m. And for you guys out there that are going to be playing this event, I hope you guys have an amazing time. I will be traveling tomorrow morning, well, depending on where you're seeing this, to Hong Kong on Tuesday morning, and then I will be there on Wednesday night. I will be there for the Safari Zone, so if you guys are going to be there for the Safari Zone, I look forward to seeing you guys there, and if not, stay tuned so there's some cool Hong Kong content. I've never been before and I'm very excited. It is a 15-hour flight from San Francisco all the way to Hong Kong, so we are going to be on a flight for real. So for this event, we are going to be getting raid type bonuses. I'm not really too sure why, because we don't really have a ton of cool raids out there. I mean, these would have made sense this week, but next week, not so much. But at the same time, here they're going to be. When you're going in with friendships, you're going to get 2 times damage when doing raid battles, for whatever that's worth. Not that these raids are even hard, because there is Genesect that's going to be in a raid that's 2 times weak to fire, and it's a weak Pokemon, and we have some dominant fire types, and you can pretty much solo this Pokemon. So I'm not really sure where this event is scheduled around. And then number 2, you're going to be getting 2 times Stardust for completing raids. It's almost as if this should be a raid event, but it's not. Let me rest assured that it is for surely not a raid event unless I'm missing out on some massive details, which I'm not. And then we're going to be getting a brand new Pokemon GO debut, which is going to be Sinistea, and then it's going to evolve into Polteageist. Okay, so we have 2 brand new Pokemon making their way into the game that, for all you Pokédex massive completers out there, some of you guys may have the decks complete. Here's another one for your decks. There will also be showcases going on as well. Please make sure to do those, guys. They are very valuable. I cannot stress them enough. I've gotten so many premium items from these showcases that it is always worth me going a little bit out of my way to receive these things. Some of them, you're going to be getting multiple dollars of these things, sometimes even up to $10 if you can get 3 of them in place first. So get out there, enjoy it. It's not just a medal, guys. It is a great way to receive premium resources, probably one of the better ways, because you get star pieces, lucky eggs, incenses, and you can even get premium lore modules, and multiple of those, and multiple of each ones on top of that. It's a W for the game. And so for the overarching tip of the event is just to get the Sinistea. So just get one of those, evolve it, register it to the decks. Beyond that, let's start getting into the spawns of this event and the tips around it. So we are going to have Slowpoke, Tailo, Slack Off, Duskull, Starly, and Greavard. So those 6 are going to be into the game. And then we're going to have some incense themed attractions as well. So we are going to be able to get Oddish, Miltank, Combee. Combee is going to be one of those Stardust boosted Pokemon that is always worth your time to be able to catch. Not only that, we have 3 more, which is going to be Gothita, Litwick, as well as Spritzee. There's a lot of shinies in here, but in order to get these, you guys will have to do the incense. Remember, incenses do last an hour. They're one of the cheapest resources in the game, so it's not that big of a deal to use. But at the same time, if you guys don't want to do this, none of these are valuable to you, just skip out. And then let's check into the PvP stats. We have Dusknoir actually in the Great League at 106. The 100% IVs will be a 0-14-13. In the Ultra League, it's going to be ranked 30. Better yet, Astonish, Shadowball, Shadow Punch at a 0-15-15. At level 50, that is going to require 296 XL candy, so if you don't have enough XL candy, I would suggest that if you guys do want to put this onto your Ultra League team, it is functioning as that Gengar once was with the double Ghost move, so you can use it, but you will need that XL candy, so using a Mega Level 3 in the Ghost typing will benefit you here. And then we're going to have the Miltank ranked 59 with Rollout, Body Slam, and Thunderbolt at a 0-14-14, and then in the Ultra League, rank 44 with Rollout, Body Slam, and Ice Beam. The IVs are going to be a 4-15-15 at level 50. Once again, 296 XL candy, which will require a Mega Level 3 of a normal typing, and Miltank is definitely rarer than you do have the Duskull, because Duskull has had a calm day. You guys should have more than enough XL candy for that. And as far as the spawns and relevance, that's all we have here. But I do want to remind you guys that on Tuesday, it is going to be 2 times catch Stardust for Sableye. Sableye is a challenging Pokemon to catch, so please come in with raspberries and Ultra Balls and 2 star pieces. This event is going to be fantastic. fantastic. You're going to be able to turn a lot of Stardust. I'm pretty bummed that I'm going to be on an airplane during this time, but don't miss out. Which then is going to move us into the raid battles. So in Tier 1 raids, you will have the Sinistea as well as the male and the female Frillish. I am not a big fan of raiding for any Tier 1 Pokemon, to be quite frank with you guys, so if you want to, you can, but I do not suggest it. In Tier 3 raids, we're going to have Galarian Mr. Mime, we're going to have Hisuian Braviary, and as well as Bombardier. So there are 3 Pokemon in here that have had different types of shiny events, including the Bombardier and the Hisuian Braviary that have had raid days. So if you weren't able to get those Pokemon during those days, now might be a good time. And if not, that's okay too. And then finally, we're going to be able to get the Chill Drive Genesect, which does have a shiny. It's red, it's fantastic looking, and then Mega Bayonet that's going to be in raids. So as far as Mega Bayonet, not my favorite Pokemon. As far as a ghost type attacker, not the strongest in the game, and it's not a dual type Mega. So if you guys don't really care for this, I'm okay with that. As far as the Chill Drive Genesect, pretty good Pokemon. It does have a shiny out, and it also is going to be the best ranked Master League Genesect at rank 60 with the moveset of Fury Cutter, Magnet Bomb, as well as Techno Blast and Chill Drive. So that Pokemon is valuable. And just as a reminder, guys, you do want to use a Bug or a Steel type Mega to be able to go in there. If you guys do want to know which ones they are, you guys can see them up on the screen here to be able to choose which one you have at Mega Level 3 when going after this Pokemon. But it is the most valuable Genesect if you want to incorporate it in any type of team situation, and best ranked in the Master League, this one is the one to do for. And then let's have a quick overlook at the Polteageist. And the Polteageist is going to be maxing out at 3458 with an attack of 248, a defense of 189, and a stamina of 155. This is in all ghost type Pokemon. So unfortunately, I don't think this one's going to be making too much headway in any of the PvP leagues, and as far as meta attackers, it's definitely not going to be relevant. But now let's jump into the field research. And the research is going to be catch 25 Pokemon for a Pidgeot or a Noctowl. The Pidgeot is going to be 912, Noctowl will be 867. Remember, Pidgeot does have a mega great Pokemon, but more importantly, it is a third evolution, right? It's Pidgey to Pidgeotto to Pidgeot, which means it's going to be more Stardust. So what I would prefer you guys do for this one is give it a golden raspberry and run from it. Even the Noctowl, give it a regular raspberry or even a golden raspberry and run from it. Stack it in your field research for December Com Day, or even if you want to go even further and save it for a 3x catch Stardust Com Day in the future. Also, use an incense for a Spritzy encounter at 536. I would probably discard this one unless you are planning on using an incense and you have 3 of these stacked up, and then win a raid for a 2000 Stardust, which is actually pretty good. Then we have prize possession, which is going to be win a raid for a Spritzy, win 2 raids for 1000 Stardust, win 3 raids for a Morlul encounter that is Stardust boosted. We have win 4 raids for 2000 Stardust, win 5 raids for a Greavard encounter that's going to get you a Sinistea, 2500 Stardust, and 3000 XP. And then in stage 2, win 1, 2, and 3 raids for a Spritzy, Morlul, and Greavard encounter, 4 Sinistea encounter, and 4000 Stardust and 5000 XP. And then let's not forget that we have a collection challenge that's going to be catch a Sinistea for 10 of each of the regular berries. And so there you have it. It is a actually relatively longer event, just under a week. So that is something to take into account. In as far as this Pokemon, the Genesect is in raids until the 12th. And don't forget that on Sunday, we are also going to be having the Lapras Gigantamax raid day, which I will be in Hong Kong for, and I'm very excited about this. Hopefully we will be able to get a ton for them, and you guys should be able to see the video if you are in the States or even in Europe before your raid day even happens, so you guys can have a little bit of a sneak preview of what is to come for that Gigantamax Lapras. My favorite Pokemon in the game, and something I'm really looking forward to from a Gigantamax standpoint. So thank you guys for being here. Love and appreciate you guys. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace.
I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.